fuck them other niggas cause I'm down for my niggas. Hey, fuck them other niggas. Got ride for my die for my niggas. Fuck them other niggas cause I ride for my niggas. Okay, y'all. Let's give it up for Monica. She decided to leave C Murder alone for good. Thank you, Lord. Monica, Tyra Banks movement. We were all rooting for you. Yes. She finally said, I'm done with this dude. What could you possibly have thought you had in common with C Murder, knowing that he has a life sentence? Okay? He decided to make a decision in the early 2000s to execute a young man that was inside of a club with him. I mean, they had the evidence and they made a decision to keep him in prison for the rest of his life. Monica thought she could save this man. And just so happened, he was making sure he had other women coming to visit him and seeing him and, probably, having emotional, mental, and probably sexual relations with these women. Coming to see him in prison. Monica wasn't his only supply. Even in prison, he had supply. He had supply in prison. You believe that? A man that has a life sentence has supply of other women supporting him in prison. Even though he's still fighting his case, he's still trying to fight his innocence to be released. Who knows? He might get paroled in the next 10 years, maybe, but they got to make sure that man is a senior citizen before he gets out of prison. So Monica decides that she's going to move on. She's no longer going to be a part of his cult. She was entertaining this for like about good 2 or 3 years. I'm thinking to myself, I said, this girl lost her mind. She's deciding to go down to go see C Murder. For what? She has her whole career. She got her 2 children. Like, what is it that you need to go see a person that's in prison for? What is in that prison that you're saying, you know what? This man, I'm attracted to him. I'm in love with this man. And he makes my toes curl. She woke up and she got her a new man for now. I don't know if they're going to be together, but she looks pretty happy. They on there making red carpet events, and they're just floating around, dating. She's having a good time. She's not married no more, so she's able to live her life. You know what I mean? Her 2 kids are older. She don't really got a matter of fact. I'm sorry, she got 3 kids. She has 2 boys and a daughter. Excuse me. Her 3 children. Excuse me. They're already out the way. I think her daughter's in high school now, so she ain't got no problem with just floating around dating new people, but she chose C Murder as a partner. I was just like, that's not for you, Monica. That's not your life. You know what I mean? Even though she don't mind a little roughneck, she don't mind, bouncing back and forth to her little Timberland boots and jeans and her, fitted cap and her A-Town stomp jersey on with the A-Town hat. She ain't got no problem with putting the A-Town hat on with some constructed Timbs on with the A-Town jersey, and she don't mind, getting a little rough around the edges when she got to. That's what we love about Monica. Monica don't act like she's too good for nobody. You know what I mean? But yeah, Monica, I've been following you since the 90s. Have all your albums. Don't take it personal, of course. But C Murder, he's a person that he was a part of your past life, and you are over that. You are done. You're far past that phase. You don't have to go back to his third dimension. You don't need to be there. He has to fight his own battles. He has his own demons to fight. And he also has a lot of things to answer to the court system, to the parole board, to the judge, and also to God. And his family afterwards, if he ever does get released out of prison. And she does hope the best for him and wishes him the best. And hopefully he'll be able to get his own, way of being his own way of saying, you know what, please forgive me. Maybe this sister might forgive them. Maybe he may not. Who knows? Who knows what the future holds? But as for now, Monica has moved on. She's already gotten her own life. She said that was a phase she was going through for about 2 years and 2 or 3 years. And now she's past that already. She doesn't want to be bothered with it no more. Goodness that she's moved on. We like to see it. We love to see her moving on. We don't want to see her going to the prison, going to the penitentiary, going to see him and, showing him love. It's kind of cold there, ain't no, real beds there. There's no hotel, ain't no champagne, ain't no, bubble baths and jacuzzis in there. It's nothing but hard seats and a hard table you sit next to talking to your partner and dealing with correctional officers walking back and forth, controlling the environment and atmosphere, telling people to be quiet and sit down. So yeah, I'm glad you moved on. You got a new interest in your life. We don't know how long that's gonna last, but enjoy your life on the outside world, because one thing you do have is your freedom. You have your freedom, you have your life. And a lot of people, like we said, a lot of people don't cherish their freedom. They want to take it, they want to abuse it, and use everything at free will. Because a lot of men are walking around with the spirit of Cain. Spirit of Cain was angry, he was violent, and he didn't have no problem with ending someone's life, especially if it came down to his own brother. But yeah, gotta watch who you keep in contact with, who's around you, your company. Not only that, understand that you're not compatible with every, species or spirit that you come in contact with. You're not compatible with them. I know I'm not compatible with them. I can feel it. Now that I'm learning my journey and starting to heal and starting to do my research, I understand now protecting my peace is way more important than being in a relationship. I understand now protecting my peace is way more important than being with people that don't support me, that don't have no type of good intentions for me. I know how to walk away now and then say, you know what, that ain't for me. They have their own way of dealing with darkness and their own third dimension. Let them stay in that third dimension. I don't want to be a part of that no more. You know what I mean? There's no way I could be drawn into it no more. So, Monica, we're glad that you got out of C Murder Third Dimension. We are happy that you are walking in your light and you stay in your light, you stay in your place, and you'll be able to continue to go on with that path. You have a great career, you had a great life. Why go back to something that means you no good? You have no purpose of being there. It's meaningless. It doesn't bring you any type of gratitude, any type of success. It doesn't bring anything positive in your life. But the fact that you know what the inside of a penitentiary looks like, you know what inside of a prison looks like. Is that why you was going so hard for C Murder? So you could tell everybody you know what the prison looks like. You know how to have a man that's locked up, and you know how to hold him down. He can make some good songs though, that's for sure. You can put that in the album to let everybody know, like, yeah, Prison Bae, love after lockup ain't for everybody, and it damn sure shouldn't be for you, especially in the position that you are in. Continue to stay in your light, Monica, and continue on with your journey. And please don't go back to any more prisons to see any more men. That's not for you. So Monica moved on. We love to see it. We don't know about this new interest. We don't know about him, but hopefully she's happy. And if that don't work out, hey, you'll get somebody else. And if another marriage doesn't come around, it is what it is. We learn, we live to learn, and we learn to live. But we got to understand that certain spirits and people that we come in contact with is not always compatible with us. We don't want to continue to be in somebody's third dimension. Keep coming back, more to be revealed.